Hey Canucks fans, Pettersson and Hughes participated in their first full practice, although they won't be in the lineup tonight when the Canucks host the Kraken. I'm Canuck Clay. I'm the founder of the GLCPC, the Good Looking Canucks Positivity Club. This is my Canucks take, all in one take. It's Clay's Canucks commentary for Tuesday, October the 5th. If you're new, this is what you should do. Hit the subscribe button now for daily Canucks insight that's positive, timely, and trustworthy. And as always, this vlog is brought to you by Perform and Transform, personal training and weight loss. Sign up now for a free 7-day trial. Use the link in my video description below. Thanks to everyone who joined Parker and me for an early Canucks After Dark last night. Still had a lot of fun. And don't forget, my next live stream is tomorrow night, which is Wednesday night, but it's for members only. It's the once a month where we do members only. I'll send out that link tomorrow morning. Big news. It's a game day. It's the Canucks versus the Kraken. Game number 5 of the Canucks preseason slate. They are 2-2. And really, it's just this one. Then in Edmonton on Thursday. And then finally home on Saturday against those same Oilers. And as you expect, as we get closer to the end of preseason, the roster starts to shrink a little bit. And we're starting to see guys that are right in the hunt of roster battles. And I'm not going to the game tonight. Tuesday night and Wednesday nights are tricky for me. Tuesday night's bowling night. Wednesday night is my religious education night. So was able to give away my tickets for tonight. So I hope that I hope the person I gave them to enjoys. And yeah, I'll be likely not doing a game recap because I'll be, like I said, at the bowling alley. But be able to talk about it tomorrow. But I do know this. I do know that Pettersson and Hughes skated today before the practice. I know they were full participants at practice, and I also know that they had to do the 40s, the bag skate after practice. And from all accounts, they did well in all aspects of not only practice but the skate. And they were integrated into line rushes and D pairings, even though they won't be playing tonight. So the first point is Pettersson and Hughes back fully with the team. Excited, of course. Expect them to play Thursday night in Edmonton and then Saturday night at home. And that game I am going to on Saturday night against the Oilers. Hopefully I can meet some of you there. So Petey and Hughes were integrated into the lines. And this is how it looks like the Canucks will line up tonight. The top line of Horvat with Pearson and Hoglander. And Petey kind of shared with Horvat in those drills today. But Horvat, Pearson, and Hoglander. Your second line has Dowling between Podkolzin and Highmore. So that's an interesting look. Dowling between Podkolzin and Highmore. The third line is Jason Dickinson with Phil DiGiuseppe on the left and Zach McEwen on the right. And then Carson Focht, always careful how I say that last name, between Sheldon Dries and Will Lockwood on the fourth line. So I don't want to rehash everything I talked about in my vlog yesterday about these battles for fourth line spots, but you could argue that Dowling, Highmore, DiGiuseppe, McEwen, Lockwood are all still in the battle for that fourth line spot. Gadjevich isn't playing tonight, so I think that kind of tells us that he's on the outside looking in, and I don't really see Carson Focht or Sheldon Dries making it either. So, but however, between guys like Highmore, DiGiuseppe, McEwen, Lockwood, and even Podkolzin and Dowling, maybe not Podkolzin, I'll get to him in a second, you have 5 or 6 guys still vying for spots on the fourth line. On D, it's Oyel and Myers, so Pullman not playing tonight. Then Juolevi playing with Kyle Burrows, Jack Rathbone with Luke Shen, and then Quinn Hughes skated with Justin Bailey, who also skated for the first time today. So Bailey and Hughes were like a de facto pair there. Bailey obviously not a defenseman, and Hughes not playing tonight. So missing from the D tonight, Pullman's not playing, and also Hunt is not skating as well. And of course, we're still waiting for Hamonic. And then goalies tonight will be Demko and DiPietro, so the double Ds in net tonight. So on Sunday when I watched Vancouver versus Winnipeg, the Horvat, Pearson, Hoglander line was quite dominant. I get that they weren't playing against the strongest Winnipeg Jets team, so it makes sense that they're playing again tonight, and that's a line that they may keep intact once the season starts. Missing from tonight, the top 9 forwards that are missing are Miller, Garland, who usually play together, and then the injured Brock Besser. But otherwise, the other forwards that you want to see are indeed playing tonight. I want to see Jason Dickinson do more, admittedly, although I don't think he's not in danger of losing a roster spot. And the really interesting thing that Travis Green said in his media availability today is that Vasily Podkolzin and Jack Rathbone still have some work to do to make the team. Now, I still think that both of them will make the team out of training, out of preseason. Podkolzin, I just think you don't just hand something to him, but he hasn't performed poorly. He hasn't performed extremely well, but I'd still like to see what he can do in the lineup and start him small. Start him on the fourth line, kind of like Horvat did when he started off, working his way up the lineup. As for Jack Rathbone, this is his fifth preseason game, so he's played in all four so far. So that tells me that Travis Green is really having a long, hard look at him, and hopefully Rathbone can continue to impress. And indeed, I wanted to see him on the in the starting lineup on the 13th when the Canucks start a week from tomorrow. So Rathbone and Podkolzin, would love to know your comments on them. Do you think either of them, neither of them, or one of them makes the team, or both of them make the team, I should say? So is it both? Is it one of them, or is it none of them between Rathbone and Podkolzin? I would love to see them. I heard something like if they get sent down to the Abbotsford and they get recalled, that their salary cap hit doubles for some reason. I'm not sure. I got to get to the bottom of that, but I heard Thomas Drance talking about that. But I'll try and do some more research on that, because that's a big implication, right? If you can keep them on your roster from the start instead of sending them down and bringing them back up and saving that cap space, then obviously that's very important to this Vancouver Canucks team. So that's the first thing is, do you think Podkolzin and or Rathbone will make this team coming out of the preseason? And I guess the other thing, which I kind of talked about already yesterday, was what's going to happen in the battle for fourth line spots. Like I said, 5 guys tonight that are probably vying for a couple of those spots. Otherwise, great to see Pettersson and Hughes with the team, slowly getting to a full team, although we're still missing Besser, Sutter, and Mott up front, and Hamonic on the blue line. But at least we have our 2 cornerstone players there. Canucks fans, let me know what you think. Leave a comment below how you're feeling tonight. And are you going to the game? Maybe give me a score prediction. It's my favorite score prediction, and it almost always comes true. No, it doesn't. It barely comes true. But because we're at home and we got a decent lineup, I'm going 4-2 Vancouver to kind of get revenge over Seattle's win over us in their first game a week ago. So I'm going 4-2 Vancouver. Leave me your score prediction in the comments below. Also, let me know what you think about Rathbone and Podkolzin. How would you handicap their chances of making the team? Shout out to my hero members, nucksfan number 29, Justin Credible, Lucas Gates, and Andrew Chang. And to my Hall of Fame members, Jens95, simalexander, Chris Seifried, Adam Broomfield, and Shannon Hollingworth. Thanks for your support as always, and thanks to the support of members of all levels. You are listed in my video descriptions. If you want to become a member of the CCC Crew, press the join button underneath this or in my videos, or on the memberships tab on my YouTube channel. That way you know that you'll be invited to tomorrow's members only live stream at 10 p.m. Pacific. And I had a great chats with my Hero and Hall of Fame members over the weekend. We do those once a month. So those are some of the perks that you get. Those are 30-minute Zoom chats. Some of the perks you get by becoming a member of the CCC Crew. Subscribe if you'd like to. Like this video if you'd like to. Leave a comment down below if you'd like to. And become a member of the channel if you'd like to. Enjoy the game. Give me your score prediction. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Take care of yourselves and take care of each other. Have a great day. God bless. And go Canucks go.